Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country. Welcome home.
With service comes sacrifice. With sacrifice, separation. And on the home front, longing for loved ones in harm's way. Anticipation for the day when they come home. This is that day. This is homecoming.
And I'm reading on HC2 Sean McChesney. I'm proud of him for what he does because it's a huge sacrifice. You know, he has to miss things and it's hard sometimes, but I'm so proud of him for all that he sacrifices for us and his country. It's been very challenging, especially with a new baby and a toddler running around, and so it's been a little bit crazy around the house. And then along with FRG stuff, it's just been a little chaotic, so I'm definitely welcoming the helping hands that are coming home. So I'm very excited and I can't wait for her to meet her dad, and my other daughter's so excited to see him, so I'm just excited.
My name is Kim Chapman. This is my daughter Olivia, and we have my son Trevor with me, and we're waiting for my husband MR1 Shane Chapman. It's been rough, but we're glad to have him home, especially now so that he gets to meet his daughter. It feels like my wedding day all over again, like getting ready to walk down the aisle to him. So definite butterflies.
Oh, it's the best thing in the world. I've been waiting for it for 8 months. It went very smoothly. We did everything we had to do and got it done right when it needed to be done. Being to Alger with the Kearsarge, and we just got back from our deployment. This is Eden, Marie, my first daughter, first child. First time I'm seeing her. I get pictures from every day. I've seen all the pictures and everything. It's nice with today, the way media is. We're able to see more things than they could back in the day. Like anybody who was in the Navy before me, it's just letters. That's all you had. And now with email, and we're able to make some phone calls, so I was able to stay in touch and see her, and see her as much as I could.
Communication, it got challenging at times, but we worked through it and everything's perfect. You know, I have the most supportive wife I could ever imagine, and that definitely made things a lot easier. And just very understanding of the way communication works out here.
We just look forward to this so much, and Landon was born 11 days after they left, and so it made this deployment fly by though, because your babies grow up so fast, and now we just get to enjoy each other now.
My name is Danielle Christian, and I'm waiting on Roger Christian. He's been in the Navy 4 years, and it's his first deployment.
Sarita Smith, I'm waiting for my son Jacob Williamson. He's ensign.
He's been gone for quite a while, I guess. He went to the Naval Academy, so I don't know. I just miss having Big Brother around, you know.
My name is Samantha Hopkins, and I'm waiting on Kyle White. He's my boyfriend. It's been hard, but I knew it would be worth it whenever he got home. So.
It has been extremely hard because when he left, my daughter was 4 months. So now that she's over a year, it was complicated. It was very, very complicated. So we've been showing pictures and saying dad, dad and stuff, so we're hoping she will recognize him when he walks off the boat. I moved here 2 years ago, and ever since I've been here, he's been out on the boat. So it's just going to be us. He's going on shore duty now, so we'll have 3 years together as a family. The Navy has been great. I'm part of the FRG. I'm the vice president, and it's been a great group of girls. Like, they have totally helped me out with it being my first deployment. I didn't know very much about it or what was supposed to happen, and it came together. We pulled it together.
It's like one of those things, like you try to pretend like it's not happening. I walk on the brow, you turn the light off, you try to take care of business and stay focused and do the best that you can because you know that they're fed and that they're taken care of. It's hard.
There's 400 sailors here on San Antonio that have been gone almost 8 months. They've done great work overseas, never missed a beat every step of the way. Their performance has been outstanding, and I can assure you that there is a lot of very excited families here this morning being united.
My name's Crystal. This is my mom and my daddy, Lana and JC.
My whole family's been in the military, and God, I just can't tell you how proud I am of her, you know? But she's a lady. She's a woman. She's no longer a little kid, but she was always my baby girl.
Oh, for sure. I went from being young and crazy to knowing my way and what I want to do in life, and I have the Navy to thank for that, and my mom and my dad.
UCFN Caseta, I'm here with my sister and my mom. As soon as I saw him, I wanted to take off running, but I just had to, keep walking. And as soon as I saw him, couldn't hold back the tears. So I was thinking of myself as a tough guy, but it's definitely good to see him.
Horsepower. 0 to 60, 4.7 seconds. The 2014 Chevy Camaro. Starting at $23,555. See your local Chevy dealer.
Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country. Welcome home.
I'm Christina Thompson, and this is my daughter Kylie. We're excited to see my husband come home, or her daddy. She actually won first hug, so he'll be one of the first guys off the boat to give her a hug.
My name is Shelly Edwards. I am the Family Readiness Group President, and this is my daughter Morgan and my daughter Emma. My husband is on the ship, FCC Edwards, so we are very excited to see him come home. This will probably be his last deployment, but it's certainly not his first. But it will definitely be his longest.
My name is Samantha Cameron, and I'm waiting on Ensign James Cameron. It's been rough. I'm also active duty, so I work a full-time job, and I work probably 10, 11 hours a day to come home to 2 kids and taking care of a house and everything breaking while he's gone.
It's been a kind of a long anticipated wait. We cannot wait. The date's changed so many times, and we're just excited to have him home. It's been 9 months, and she's excited. She asks about him constantly, and this is his first one out, and we're just, we got married shortly before he left, and so we're happy to have him back.
I understand why they got extended so much on this deployment. It makes me nervous. It definitely made me nervous, especially since I have a 5-year-old and a 9-month-old at home that were both anxiously waiting Daddy to come home. So it's heartbreaking to try and explain to them that Daddy's not coming home when he's supposed to.
Many of our families, this is their first deployment, and the Family Readiness Group is there if you just need somebody to talk to. We try to do social activities as well as informative things. Like self-defense classes and just things where other spouses and family members can get together that are going through the same kinds of things, and we all know what it feels like, so we're there to support each other.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy he's home finally. I've kept this one a surprise on what day he was coming home. So they're both at daycare right now and they have no idea what's going on. He's going to pick them up from daycare tonight, or this afternoon when we get home.
Probably cry. I think that's kind of the getting there when he sees her and the hug.
I'm waiting on my boyfriend, Ryan Green. We actually just relocated to Virginia together. He is stationed here, so I moved from Maine to be with him. Even during times where they couldn't communicate, they would let us know that they were safe, and that really means the world when you're waiting.
Deserve her at all. It was rough. Every day is a struggle. You have to wake up, stay focused. Remember, count how many days it was till we got back. But mission accomplished today.
Check from the weapons officer on USS Barry. This is my wife, Kyle. Just great to be home. Well, this is our first together for the two of us. It was my fourth overall. Just knowing that we're finally coming home after four extensions here on this deployment, it was just great.
Busy. We were, as much as we could get done so we could leave on time, was pretty much the goal. First deployment. I came in a little later, so I wasn't out for the full 9 months, just for about 3.5. So.
This is what he always wanted to do. So I'm very proud of him.
My name is Richard Fry, yeoman second class of the USS Barry ship secretary. Yeah, she sent pictures daily. I emailed daily. I called as often as I could. And when we had the capability to Skype, we Skyped. I'm very proud, and I told her quite often, I believe.
It was a long deployment, but it was good. Crew was good, ship was great. Had fantastic leadership, kept morale high, and our wits keen. So it was challenging, but I'm a United States sailor. I can overcome challenges.
It's been a long time, and I can recall missing the first steps of my kids when I was on another deployment. This time when I leave, I have a daughter who was in her junior year of high school when I left. She's now halfway through her senior year of high school. It's the normal stuff that we all miss when we're underway. It's not an easy life, but it's a good one.
.26 horsepower. 0 to 60, 4.7 seconds. The 2014 Chevy Camaro. Starting at $23,555. See your local Chevy dealer.
I'm Gordon Brose. We're from Boston, and we're here to see our daughter Emily. She's been on the Bainbridge for just about a little over a year, and it's just great to see her come home.
Her
first deployment.
First deployment.
First everything in the Navy.
First everything.
My name is Wilma Mann. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. We're waiting for my grandson, Matthew Davis, is coming in this morning.
My name is Arzelia Davis, and I'm waiting for my son, Matthew Davis. It's exciting. I just can't wait to see my son come in. I traveled miles and miles to get here, And I'm just all the people and everything going on. It's just exciting. It's a first for me, and I'm just happy to be here.
I'm Jody Kraus from Wisconsin, and I'm here to see my brother Eric coming in on the Bainbridge. I've always supported him in his Navy career and love his family. We love him, and you never get tired of a homecoming. There's a feel that is just, you're so proud of your sailor and all the sailors on the ship, and you just want to be here to support them and to welcome them home and thank them for everything they do.
Ashley Cleary, born and raised here in the Norfolk, Virginia area, living down in Houston, Texas, and flew up here to see my boyfriend pull in. Extremely excited. I was excited getting on the planes yesterday morning. I took the flight up here because I really love my boyfriend.
It can be pretty lonely and stressful, especially when you have 2 kids. You miss them a lot. You feel like you've got a part of you missing, you know, because he's been my best friend for the last 14 years. So if they're experiencing their first deployment, I would definitely say stay busy, find a hobby, whatever they feel like they need to do to stay busy, just stay busy, because it will make the time go by a lot faster. And then rather sitting around and dwelling on the fact that their loved one is not at home. So life goes on, unfortunately, without them, but you know, you can't dwell on the fact that they're not there to spend every moment with you.
We're a mom and dad.
You never stop worrying.
You worry all the time. Worry all the time, but...
She'll be 60 years old and we'll still worry about her.
She's smart, and we have a lot of confidence in the ship and the commander, and so, you know, you cross the bridge when you come to it.
It's been a huge adventure for her. She's been now around the world and has seen a little bit more than she would have seen before, and done things that she never thought she would do. So it's very exciting for her, and it's great to watch her grow up and learn and become the person she is.
The military is a very close family. You don't just have your blood family, you have your military family, and they're all so welcoming. It's amazing. You couldn't ask for a better situation. It's amazing.
Navy pride. I have pride in my husband. I'm proud of his accomplishments for the last 16 years that he's been in. Love. I love him more than anything in the world. And nothing will keep me from him. It makes it all worthwhile to see his face when he comes off the ship. So seeing that smile when he comes off is just going to be the greatest gift I'll ever see.
The biggest thing is don't forget, there's a lot of sailors and soldiers out there every day, and they're doing a great job, and they are providing the security and freedom that we have today, and a lot of people forget that.
It's unreal. I only missed her by, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
So being born by 3 weeks and gone 7 months. And we were able to give shout outs. It was a really good operation. They let us do videos and send them home in little DVDs. So we were able to send them home so she could watch me and get a feel for what my voice sounded like. So she's not as scared as I thought she was going to be. All the pictures I could get and all the videos of her smiling and moving around, it's unreal. She's perfect.
I
Like, I've never felt this before. To hear the crowd screaming for us, it's something special. And to see my kids, oh my God. It was hard at first, I'm not gonna say. This was my first time away from my kids, but it got a little easier. It was different, I'll say that much.
It's amazing to have the support back home. It's just amazing to have everybody here. So, a world of difference. It's comforting to know that they stick with you the whole time that you're gone.
This is Sadie Quinn. She's 11 months old. This is my daughter, and I've missed her. I haven't seen my family in 7 months. They didn't live up here with me, so I never got to see them as much, and now I got my family moved up here, and I'm excited. It's very difficult. Some people, if they don't have the right mindset, it's really hard. I can definitely see how we make sacrifices because some people couldn't handle being away from their family. And all you have right now, at least for 7 months, is your family that's on the ship. That's your family. So it does get rough. You work with them, you sleep in the same berthings as them, you see them every day. Just glad to be back. Back in the United States. I'm so glad. I had a great time, visiting other places, but there's nothing like home.
Megan Akamasi from Chesapeake, Virginia, and I'm here to welcome home my husband, Ted, and we're just so excited to have him back.
Ravel Scott. I'm here from Roanoke, Virginia, here waiting for Rashida Patterson. I hadn't seen her in 6 months, so she did a long bid. I've been in the military myself, so I know how she feels. Can't wait to see her.
My name is Betsy Johnson. I'm from Florida, and I'm here to see my grandson, Joseph Garland. I haven't seen him for a year, so I'm all excited.
They left right after Easter, so everything between Easter and now. But we've had some, good communication, ability to email and talk on the phone and FaceTime, so that's helped a lot.
Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, she was out to sea, serving the country, doing what she had to do. So now she's home. It gets time to actually enjoy time with her family.
Christmas holiday he missed, and New Year's we didn't see him, but we all made sure we sent him a package, so we had a lot of things to open up. They made up signs and posters to welcome him home, and hopefully we'll get to have the day with him today.
Well, it's important to have a support network. I've got wonderful parents, a mom and dad that are there, in a snap if I need anything, grass cut, deck built, whatever. Just take it one day at a time.
Being gone from family that long, holidays, birthdays, so being able to actually come home, get off the boat, be on dry land, it's amazing.
I'm Erica Lilly, and I'm here from Norfolk, and I'm waiting for Roger Lilly for a first kiss. I'm super excited. It's been a long time. He missed birthdays and Christmas and New Year's, but we're happy to have him home.
It was a great deployment. We have a great ship and a great crew. It's a little tougher because we missed all the fun and excitement, but it's just glad to be home, period. It's the greatest feeling in the world to be home with my family.
awesome. I really don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like saying for the first time when he first comes, but he's almost 6 months old now, so I've missed a lot. This is the first deployment that I've been going for all the holidays and my son's birth.
I'm just a retired submariner. Our connection is that the wives of one of the officers basically does our vest stuff for us. So she asked us to come down to help welcome everybody home. So, a lot of the single guys especially, they don't have wives and all that waiting for them. So we kind of fill the gap, and we're glad to do it.
This is my third deployment, and I'll be transferring to shore duty here now. So this will be my last one for a few years. It's very relieving. I've been on the ship for about 5 years now, so I'm pretty excited to get home and be on shore for a few years at least. So
the deployment length initially started out was 7 months scheduled, 7 months. So when the first extension and the second extension came in, we just took it in stride because that's what the whole Navy's experiencing right now. Basically, is longer deployments. We were ready for it, and they performed well, kept their heads up. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day we spent in Funchal, a small island, Portuguese island, Madeira. We had Christmas Eve liberty, Christmas Day liberty. Right after that we got underway and we did a little bit of celebration underway. We handed out some MWR prizes, and then New Year's Eve we did a little ball drop ceremony from the yard arm there, keep the crew spirits light. The FRG provided for every major milestone. The FRG provided us banners, gifts, videos. It was FRG played a large part in keeping the crew's morale up during this deployment.
We had a great crew, great guys, close group, so it was fun. Feels amazing. Feels like I've been going for too long. Got a lot to look forward to. Watching my daughter grow up. Missed the first year of her life, so I'm excited to be home for that.